Alright, so friends, welcome. We're playing in the play-in qualifier. It's the qualifier for the qualifier for the qualifier for the qualifier. So basically you win one of these for the chance to play in the qualifier weekend. If you do well in that, you queue for the arena championship, which is a big deal, honestly. Big, huge event, tons of money up top, and then qualifications for the Pro Tour and Worlds. And realistically, if I'm doing commentary now on, I am in talks to do possibly commentary for the next RC. If I'm doing commentary for all the RCs, it's going to be pretty hard to requalify for the Pro Tour. So these arena events might be the best way to do it. So let's open some good backs and do our thing. Talk, let's reach up. Thanks so much. For first, for folks, hit that like button. Make sure you hit the. What the hell?
I still only counts as one.
And imagine this was like 3 really good rares. Like it was like 3 debris beetles. We open up 3 Crypt Caller Chariots. Like, comment, subscribe, support the content, obviously. I mean, if the pool, like, it's go with Chandra. If the pool happens to have some discard stuff. All right, let's take a look. So we're going to go through what we always do and pull out all the cards that draw us to a color and see how it looks. Wow, I got to say, this is one of the weirdest pools I think I've ever opened in this format by quite a mile. There's like 1 good white card in the entire pool. There's like 7 total white cards. There's a lot of blue cards, but a lot of them are kind of meh. You know, they're just like, okay, Buccaneer, Flood the Engine, Roadside Blow. Just a bunch of like, common level whatever cards that don't really make me that excited. Black's got a good amount of cards, but 3 of them are Crypt Caller Chariots, which honestly aren't that good unless you're like really doing the thing. There's a few cycling cards, like Locust Spray and stuff. Not a lot going on there. Red's only a few cards, but they're fine. Specialist, Oblivion's insane. Chandra's great. Doretti can be good, but like doesn't really seem to be there in the pool. Green's good. I mean, 4 Hazard of Badoons is like pretty insane, but not much else. A couple bikes, a couple surveyors, and then a smattering of gold cards across multiple colors: red, green. We got a debris beetle here. I think we're definitely somewhere in the Jund colors. Pathmaker starting column. A couple good lands too. Highlands and Verge help out a lot. The colors is a market too. So, like, kind of weird because, like, so much of the pool is just, like, the Crypt Caller Chariots and the Hazard of Badoons. Hazard being great, we'll play all 4 of these. But the Chariot just really isn't... I mean, it's a card, it's, like, very narrow. It's also very clunky, where, like, playing 3 is just, like, insane. It's a Junker, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so let's, we'll start trying to figure this out, because this is, again, one of the weirder pools I've ever seen. Yeah, it's just interesting. So, laying out mostly Gruul, splashing some black cards here. Beetle and Junker, obviously both phenomenal splashes. That pool's lighter removal, so Siphon Fuel will do the trick. Jockey's not very good usually, but a lot of exhaust stuff here. And the Rocketeer Chief is really good in our deck with the exhaust, with the Hazard of Badoons and stuff, so that's kind of cool. So, realistically, I don't even know what else we could do with this deck. Like, we could maybe splash white for Riot's End and... the Beast Rider, we have the 1 Blossoming Sands, the 2 bikes, but like I think that adds a lot of inconsistency for not a lot of upside. And then like for the Black Splash, we play Swamp and a Verge, which is fine. We have 2 bikes, so you have a decent amount of fixing in that regard. Also have the Market, which is cool. It's best of 1, which is fine. So 16 lands. I don't know if there is a different deck than this, honestly. All right, so not like, over the moon or anything, but I mean, we have a Chandra and a Beetle. We have 4 Hazard of Badoons, which is pretty wild. A little lighter removal, a little light on 2 drops. We're playing some kind of stinkers here. These jockeys are kind of whatever. Gouda's kind of whatever. Playing some kind of just like duh creatures. But it's got some power. I mean, maybe I'll get this done. So let's get to the games and see how it goes. As a reminder, we need to get 6 wins before 2 losses, and in doing so, we will qualify for the Qualifier Weekend, which is a big deal. All right, here we are. Nice Junker, right? And we can do this. Chat coming out. Me, Karn's hanging out. His Cone's gone. His Dew Claws are gone, and he's doing good. And I mean, his hand's not great, obviously, but it's fine. Just need to draw a land for our hazards. It's a lot of Hazards of Badoons. This card is quite good. Boom Scholar fills the curve. That's nice.
Like Buck said, you can't do that.
All right, Mob Monday, let's go. Goblin and the Goblin. And opponent's got a Beast Rider Vanguard. Sure. Wow. Well, we draw a swamp. That's nice.
That is huge.
We're offering a trade here. We're playing the old Boom Scholar. Boom Scholar makes our exhaust cost less too. So it's funny actually, like where Hazard of Dunes is like obviously a great card in general. There's actually some like synergy here with Hazard of Dunes. You have a number of like exhaust modifiers. So and we got Nattytron too. So Natty-Juntron, good place to be. Here's a bike. Vroom vroom. Is that a goblin riding the bike? Cool. Fang Guardian. That's a big pickup. All right, we jamming here.
Dragons!
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. Get up. Let's get up. Don't do it. Man, don't do it. No, don't do it. Think of your family. Think of your fans. Think of everybody.
Oh!
Harnessing the good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad.
Well, this thing works, folks. It is a beating. It's a 4/2 Necrotol. Double hazards and junker behind. It's a lot of power in play, folks. They ran their bike right into that. I was riding a bike this morning. Cassian likes to play a Korok game, so we're done with Breath of the Wild, but we haven't found the Koroks, so I'll sit with Cassian and play with him, trying to find Koroks, and he likes playing Korok game, and he likes driving the motorcycle. So, all right, so we gotta land. So, I mean, trading Scholar for Buccaneer isn't like ideal. This would be a 5/5. It gives other things trample. This thing only costs 2 to activate, which is kind of cool, but like we solve our other mana. Threat activation is a big deal, though. What's up, Nate? Thanks, Teresa. I'm gonna attack with just the Guardian and Specialist, I think, and we'll see what happens. It's kind of hard to block Specialist. I think I could double block it, in which case I won't pay. I'll just trade. Trading here is fine too. Cool. So, deal 2. Guardian Morven did its job, and start the hazard train.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Shy Halud. Anyone? No? It's funny because, like, when I was growing up, there's a hardcore band called Shy Halud, like a local Long Island hardcore band. And I had never seen or heard of Dune. So to me, when I hear Shy Halud, I think of the hardcore band, not Dune, which is funny. So I watched the first Dune movie on a plane. I actually really liked it. And I wanted to, like, watch it with Nicole and, like, actually, like, watch it on, like, a screen with Nicole and stuff. So gotta watch those. All right, so this costs 5 to exhaust. This costs 6 to exhaust. This costs 2 to exhaust. All of those are great.
Everybody gets one.
They got 2 mana up, but all they could really have here is, like, I guess they could have the bite spell, but... So I guess worst case scenario, they block the 3/3, I activate it, and they have a bite, but they're going to block the Specialist. I'm going to exhaust.
You're gonna eat my exhaust fumes, Gribble.
They have a trick. Defend the Rider. Sure, that's totally fine. Traded our 2-drop for a trick, got him for 7 damage, playing a new Hazard of Dunes. Oh boy. I like the worm sound a lot. Migrating Ketrodon. Alright, we draw a land here for Junker. That's great. We don't draw a land, also great. That's good enough for me.
Everyone needs to drive a vehicle, even the very tall.
So yeah, we can see here how even a 7 mana Junker is still quite good. This thing cruise for 2. They are at 5. And this makes all exhaust cost 2 less. These are 5 mana exhaust on the Hazard of Dunes. They play the Aether Spark, which is a insanely good card, but, I mean, not really a good comeback card. And they're going to attack with their Vigilance creature. That will add counters to the Aether Spark. I don't think we care, though, so it's fine. We're not going to... I'm sorry, it's combat damage, period, not to a player. A lot of words on that card. So... Spark gets 4 counters, goes to 9 loyalty. And they got 2 mana left over. And better be good, because we're coming to Siphon Fuel. I mean, that also might just do it. So, just deciding how I want to close this game out. I think I'd rather kill this than like try and exhaust it to a possible removal spell. Works for me.
Get off my plane.
Gotta preempt the win button. They have a run over. Still very dead. Still very dead. Alright, so pretty clean first game there, which is awesome. And I want to remind you, of course, that we are brought to you by Elgato, alright? Obviously, I'm an Elgato partner. It's how I do everything on stream, alright? All the stuff that I do, all the weird stuff is all Elgato. And they're having a huge sale this week. It actually ends today. So there are about, 16 hours left in the sale. Up to 30% off most of the things that I use on stream. Facecam, my microphone, Wave XLR, my mic arm here. Super nice. This thing's freaking awesome. Karn's here too. And we got that. All my Stream Deck XL. So the XL's not on sale, but the regular Stream Decks are. Stream Deck Plus. Check them out. Check out the sale. Please use my link. Of course, they sponsor me. Especially for the sale, where you can't stack my promo code with the sale. But they need to know that I sent you, obviously. So please use the link. Check them out. If a sale's not on, if you're watching on YouTube and it's not Sunday anymore, use promo code Jim Dash. What's it? Jim Dash. ZZ-Jim5. That's your promo code. All right. Check them out. Fantastic company. Great products. Super high quality. Super easy to use. Hands great keep. We got our chief to go along with our exhaust creatures. They have turn 1 Basri. Sure. Let's play with some reds. There you go. Oh, it's like Karn's gone. Nicole even locked the door behind him, so. Karn's gone forever. Never goes to work. So they're going to start exerting, sure. Unfortunately, the exert, very good against our specialist. This adds mana of any color. X is powered add only to activate abilities. So if I were to go Rocketeer on 2, I can go Scurryfoot activate on 3. That's pretty good. And if I can find 12 mana to spend, I can put all my permanents into play. 12 is kind of a lot, though. Just, just a decent amount. Alright, so exert, make cat. And they've killed my goblin. I am very sad. Alright, we got Chandra, which is pretty insane. We're just going to Gouda Scurryfoot. And then we'll see if we're going to play Chandra or set up for some blockers and then play Chandra. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Chandra's pretty sick. Pretty hard card to beat, honestly. Makes vehicles, can loot, animates vehicles. It's a very offensive card, but does have some good defensive modes as well. You can sit there and just make vehicles, and when you're playing a game of Limited where like there's a bunch of creatures in play, having random vehicles to just crew and block with over and over again is pretty sweet. Astro resub, thanks so much. Remember, folks, first with that follow button, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. If you like what I do here, want to see more of it, hit those buttons. Do the thing. And they are coming in. So they must have a trick here, obviously. I'm pretty happy just blocking like this. Leave a Scurryfoot out of it. Let them use their trick. This is a spot where the usual, like, your goal is to win the game, not win the combat step. If they use, like, a Becommency or whatever here, and win the combat, they waste their entire turn for my Chandra to come in. That's great. So that is also great. So that means no trick there. Again, whenever your opponent does something, we need to like think about why they're doing the thing they do. That feels to me like they value max speed very highly. That's why they attack there like that. So play a Path Cruiser, redraw land. Path Cruiser can attack Chandra pretty well out of nowhere, which is a little concerning. You play Chandra, make a vehicle, and then they are able to crew and attack. It's really bad for us. So maybe we just Scurryfoot, make a 3/3 here, and see what their next turn is. Yeah, let's do that. Attack for 2. Make the 3/3. Gum the board up a little bit before the Planeswalker comes down. See what old Math Mike is up to over here. Crew 5 is a lot, but it's not a crazy amount. It is certainly doable. And there is a bike.
Everyone needs to drive a vehicle, even the very tall.
Maybe, like, how many 5-drops? They're attacking again. This is obviously fine. How many 5-drops are there that can crew this? Maybe there aren't that many, actually. They're going to maximum overdrive. Sure. That's fine. We draw a specialist. Now they have a 2/2 life, which is a little annoying, but... Mike's bike over here. Maybe we just... double specialist jam, I guess. Again, Chandra's a little scary against these vehicles, so... We have a lifelinker, so I'm going to leave this back to block the lifelinker. So they go. Their deck is looking pretty sealed decky, which is good for them. Just like kind of like weird, grindy, some big stuff. Need some stuff to spend our mana on.
Sounds like a one-time only trick.
Hello? Are you there? It's me, Jim. 4 cards and in the tank. Packed Altair. Sure. Does max their speed out. And they can fire in Path Cruiser. Yeah, I mean, sure. It's not ideal. Let me draw a land. You can always plus Chandra too. We don't have to make a vehicle. How many sounds I have on the soundboard? I can't even count that high. I have no idea. Like Chandra loot this forest away. Chandra's a little worse than you're behind, that's for sure. Like, we could Chandra, because they just play a new thing and they always vehicles to crew with. It's like pseudo haste. You gotta get Chandra to start. I guess we're looting.
I'll get a new card.
All right, team.
Let's
New
draw.
plan.
Well, look at that.
Bingo! All right.
Sure. So, just say go.
Push it to the limit.
I think we're defending Chandra at all costs here. We might make double blocks or whatever. It is what it is. Chandra's on 6. We have a removal spell lined up too. Of course, Chandra can't crew vehicles defensively. They still have 4 cards in their hand. Man, they've drawn all gas this game. They've only drawn 3 lands this game because they had the Path Cruiser to get one of the lands. They are really cooking with gas over here. Rambler's pretty good too.
But it's all thanks to my crew, really.
Weird Abzan vehicle artifact deck. They got Turducken here. Gonna fire up the old Turducken. Alright. Not gonna lie, this game's not looking good. What's up, Z Games? I actually wanted to play Standard, but I was not given the option, so. Everything attacks me. I don't even care about Chandra. It's very rude. Well, we're in trouble. Yeah, I mean, we just don't have anything to, like, do here. You know, like, we want to kill Pactol Terror. Just too much gas. Like, we can do, like, something like this. Just take 3, trade here, chump this, and... I don't even know, folks. This one's not looking so good, I'm not going to lie. They have played a lot of good grindy cards, and we have some, like, random 2/2s. We draw Hazard of Adunes, which is cool and all, but we have the Siphon Fuel we need to, like, cast as well. We need to leave a creature behind to crew the Chandra vehicle, so... And then I think we need to play Hazard, not Siphon. I mean, you could just leave up Siphon, I guess, and kill the 6/5, and then crew and block something else. We're just like at 6. We're just not going to die, though. I mean, they can't crew everything, right? This is crew 2, crew 5, and crew 1. Yeah, we'll just say go. Kind of hate this, but...
Keep up the pace.
Cast Fuel, and then maybe draw like another 2-drop. It's tough, though, because they have all spells in their hand, so just like, it's... They ain't stopping, you know? They're just going to keep going and going and going. Here's Scurryfoot. Oh, that's 2 crews in 1. That's crappy.
Sounds like a one-time only trick.
Z Game says he's been following Spotlight at all. A lot more diversity than here at the PT. Different formats, right? Hoping lots of point Spotlight is reason other bands make from Grindy Breach. It's just a Spotlight series. It's whenever you have an open field event, it's going to have a wider field. There's a million reasons why your average Magic player does not want to play Breach. And when you're not having to qualify, when you qualify for an event, you put the work in, you know? But, like Breach is hard to play, expensive, everyone knows it's getting banned. Your average Magic player hates playing against sideboard hate. There's like 1,000 reasons why a player would want to play Breach. And for an open field event, like, people just aren't going to play it. Whereas at an event you qualified for, they'll go a little deeper, so... Alright, so... We're still kicking here, sort of. A little bit. Block the bike. Fuel the big guy. I think it's ready to kill that other Rambler. Got 3. We draw Adrenaline Jockey. It's not so good. Make a vehicle. I think we're super dead here, but whatever.
Rev 'em up.
So we have 2 blockers. We're at 3. We're basically dead. They just do anything here. Their deck's good. Not like great, just like a good sealed deck. Just like a lot of good cards that are good and sealed. They drew well too, just, you know, mostly spells, just a few lands. What's the best standard? The standard red deck? I think mono red's the best version of red standard right now. Oh my god. Alright. I guess we can crew this. Give him a chance to screw up, you know? It's pretty hard to screw up here, though. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Alright, yeah, unfortunately, I mean, their deck was built well, you know? Like, they just had a good sealed deck as far as, like, playing good sealed deck cards and drew a good mix of lands and spells. Alright, already backs against the wall here, but that's fine. We're going to figure it out. Four Hazard Lagoons. Turn 1 Raceway. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. Because, like, if you want to start your speeds as soon as possible, like, you could just play it the turn before you attack. It's the same thing, but we're going to play... This is on green, right? This is not black yet, but it will be eventually. I guess I want extra green, so let's play this on green. Say go. We got our Legac. We got our bike. They're speeding along here. Island Raceway. We draw a junker. Sure.
Well, I should probably be saddling up now.
Say go. That card's pretty good. Thopter Fabricator. We have no answer for that at the moment. Cannot outpace Oblivion that. I'm just playing our bike, I think. Interesting that the Junker can't destroy a vehicle. I feel like that would be, you know, it's called a Junker. It makes sense it would just be able to destroy vehicles, but... Alright. Well, that's a lot of rares. There's Captain Howler. We can't kill that one, actually. We're mana short. We didn't draw land. Well, that sucks. Yeah. We can double 2-drop here, I guess. Just cool, but... Captain Howler. If you discard one or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0. Each card discarded. Never that creature does combat damage. So, like, this card's a weird rare, and then it requires other things to be good. But not quite there yet. I think, Lagak just stays home. We just go Specialist and Chief. Titan Lord reset, thanks so much. Titan Lord says, tips for playing in my first RCQ. I'm playing blue-white control. Well, your average tips for the RCQ are make sure you eat, make sure you take care of yourself, and treat it as a fun learning experience. Have no expectations going in. Your goal at the RCQ or any tournament you play in is to be better at the end than you were at the beginning. That's it. You know, any one individual one can go any amount of ways. Don't have any plans of winning or whatever else. Just play. And if specifically for playing blue-white control, play fast. Do not take your time. Be ready to play when the bell goes. Be ready to play, and be ready to play quickly from turn 1 of game 1. And don't feel bad about calling a judge or pressuring your opponent to play faster if they're playing slowly. All right, so we untap. They just do nothing. I'm sorry, they were thinking about attacks. They didn't crew, so I'm just gonna say go. We draw land. So now we have enough mana to Oblivion the Howler. Our Junker costs that much. We have extra mana for... it's kind of cool. We have the Bestow Greatness on this thing, which can then tap for 6 mana and pump something else later, which is kind of cool. So... Alright, so... Don't really have any viable attacks here because the Hull Drifter is a very good blocker. I would just kill the Captain Howler. Even though it's not super relevant yet, it one discard and things go crazy, or they can, like, make some tokens. They didn't attack at all. It's so weird. Why didn't they attack last turn?
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Ooh, let's go racing today, boys!
Alright. Chat says, LOL, if a blue-white control player called me on slow play, I'd chuckle. I mean, good control players play fast. You know, like, so... Pay some life. Deal some damage. Just gonna say go. I mean, Hazard's pretty good. We're still not there on black mat. I'm sure we have the bike, so... Any untapped land is Junker, but it can't kill the most important card, unfortunately. Alright. Good old sealed deck, you know? That's why you gotta have removal spells in your pool. Here's a Wreck Remover. Sure. I mean, we don't have any air defense at present. Just kind of crappy. Wow. So they attack for 8 here. Leave themselves totally defenseless. 4. We actually have... We're actually 1 point short of killing them. So we end step, crack this to deal 2 to them. And then they're at 15. We untap. We crew the bike with the Lagak. Attack with everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12 for Bestow Greatness. Tap this to exhaust this. It's 12. That's 13. Wait, no, I'm sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 14 damage. 16 damage. We're literally 1 short of killing them. If we were to draw any creature that costs 2 or less, you win the game on the spot. But it requires us to sack this out, basically sack this on the end step. And if we don't draw it, it makes it life harder for us, obviously. We have a decent amount of 1s and 2s. I'm sorry, no, we can't draw a 2-drop. We're mana short. I'm double counting the mana from the bike. That sucks. Alright, so... We're going to play Hazard of Dunes. 2, 3, 4. Alright, we gotta wait, I think. We draw Chandra. Hi, yi, yi. All right. What's up, Mordo? They have a kill stuff with a hazard, we're just dead. But what are we gonna do? You know, so just play hazard, attack for 2. I guess specialist could also attack. The remover can attack on the ground. These can attack. They got a crew also. Yeah, I think we attack for 4. So we want to try to have a kill next turn with the so greatness. So let's attack for 4. Play Hazard of Dunes. Just say go. We can use this thing to pop the Oblivion before they get to max speed if we want to trade the damage. All right, this is getting stupid.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right, the player rare actual every turn, then maybe we're gonna lose, I guess. All right, sure. Here's Boommobile. So they can Fireball for 4 here and just kill my Hazard of Dunes. This is pretty dumb. All right. We have rares, we haven't cast them yet, though, so it's a little different. It's pretty lame. We're just dead in the air, right? Alright, I guess. It's pretty annoying. All right, shortest sealed deck run of all time, I guess. Any sneaky reach I'm unaware of? No. I mean, our deck was okay, but there you go. Okay. All right, we get our 1,000 gems back. I can't look at the deck anymore. I'm sorry. Who wants to look at the deck anyway, right? Our deck was okay, but I mean, whatever. I guess. I mean, I feel like that opponent just played a bunch of rares. We died. The first opponent had built their sealed deck very well, where like they just had a bunch of good grindy cards. We had like some shittery aggro cards that like just aren't great, but like they fit with our deck and they're just cheap creatures. It is what it is. A little light on removal, and that's really, really important in the sealed format. So there you go, I guess. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe we'll do another one. Peace.